in Fanet, as I just said on the sign. This is old Mulroy Bay, the North Water to be exactly, if you want to look it up on a map. So we'll just be following the coastline for a bit. What do you think steaming up on me? It's crazy. Thought that pin locks were stopping, or supposed to stop your helmet from steaming up with your visor anyway. Not on this occasion. So we'll just crack the visor a bit. Doesn't make too much noise on the old camera. Beautiful here, absolutely stunning. Lovely roads as well. Again, as I said in one of my previous videos, the roads are just, you know, you can literally encounter anything around the corner. It could be gravel, it could be anything that you find in a field that sticks to a tractor's tire that's been taken on to the main road. It could be a tractor stopped in the middle of the road, it could be a bag of coal falling off a lorry, it could be diesel from an overfilled car, oil. Just have to have your wits about you, cruising around Donegal, but it's absolutely beautiful. So just take your time, don't be in a hurry. I definitely didn't move to Donegal to be in a hurry. There's too many people in a hurry in Holland, so I packed up 19 years ago and I came down to Donegal. Tricky little junction coming up here now. Yeah, more cars. Was it going to be that quiet on the road today? I suppose it's Tuesday. Got to look over the shoulder. No, nothing coming. So on we go. So for those of you who've seen the other video, I'm on a 2013 R1200 GS Adventure with the HP 16 valve engine. I've only done about 500 miles since I bought it, and I bought it with 6,400 miles I think it was on the clock, in excellent condition, and it really suits my 6'4" frame. Really comfortable. Suits the roads around here as well. This is my second GS Adventure. The previous one was an 09 model, and they're fast enough for me. I follow a lot of vloggers on YouTube. Teapot1 Bruce. You need to follow that channel. It's brilliant. Great reviews, great guy, and puts it all out there. So Teapot1, thank you for providing this with all those with all that great footage you put up. Ooh, it's starting to slur my words a bit. It's a bit cold today. And then another one worth watching is Wildbat Touring, Richie Vida. The adventures of that bunch of guy, Egon, Gas, and of course Mr. Vida himself. Absolutely brilliant. Their tour through America where they shipped over their bikes. It's a must view. The whole channel really is a must view, and I really should get across to the UK for their next Wildbat weekender. Looks like a great gig. Must get over there. Guys do a lot for charity as well, so that's a channel to look at. Wildbat Touring, Richie Vida. Then there's the Missenden Flyer. I think I actually picked up the other name, that his real name is Andy, but he's better known as TMF. He's big into his motorcycles, does great reviews, lovely tutorials. He's known for his mechanical skills, but a great channel. So definitely worth having a look at. TMF, the Missenden Flyer. He's a pilot as well, So some great adventures on his channel, as well as reviews and how-tos. And another one on my list is a Brit, a blonde and a bike. Hilarious. They're in New Zealand. Tom's originally from England, but I suppose he's a Kiwi now, and the scenery in New Zealand is just absolutely stunning. And they're cruising around on a BMW as well. It's an XR, 1000 XR. It's just a stunning bike, and great channel. One you have to subscribe to as well, and get your updates on a regular basis. You know, I much prefer watching all these YouTube channels nowadays than looking at all the rubbish that's on mainstream TV. So a Brit, a blonde and a bike. Absolutely recommend those guys. Hilarious. They're mostly two up, and the interaction between the two of them is just very, very funny. Then there is Around on a Bike. Don't think they recognize me. I recognize them anyway. There's Around on a Bike. Anders, based up in Sweden. Great videos of his tours around the Balkans, and he tinkers a bit in bikes as well, does a bit of restoration. Love his videos, really down to earth. You know, watch on old videos as well. It's not all screaming action all the time, but you know, just literally traveling around various countries, getting an honest review from him. So that's Around on a Bike, worth subscribing to as well. Goes Advisor again. Don't know if you can hear me over the noise. Then another one worth following is a Dutch lady. She travelled part of sort of like the far Middle East on Royal Enfield Himalayan. And she just took off again on a different Himalayan, because the one that she bought over in probably India, if I'm correct, she couldn't get the roadworthiness certificate for it for Holland, so they wouldn't register the bike there for her. So I think Royal Enfield in Holland did her a great deal and basically said, listen, you give us your bike and we'll put it up in our showroom for people to come and look at, because it's a famous bike, I suppose, at this stage. And they gave her a brand new Royal Enfield Himalayan, and she's off now to travel from, I think it is Patagonia, all the way up to Alaska. So her channel's called Itchy Boots, and that's also worth subscribing to. And she's on her way down to Patagonia at the moment, and it's nice, a lady on her own on a bike, big adventure. You know, there's nearly daily updates. And something else I follow on YouTube is a $1 Million Bogan. He's a real estate agent with a wire loose, but in a good way. Really entertaining videos. The guy went to Mount Everest on a Harley Davidson, and he got very close. He didn't get all the way up to Mount Everest, as you might imagine, but it's a must watch. It's absolutely brilliant. He loves his Harleys, obviously, and at the moment I think they're going into the desert in Australia again on Harleys. He's a new mate now as well that's joining him in his vlogs, and it's just brilliant. It's just really, really funny, really funny. $1 Million Bogan. He tells everybody when he checks in at the reception desk of various hotels that he's at 10 million viewers on YouTube, or 10 million subscribers, I should say. Funny guy, funny videos. And there's more out there. I'm sure there's more out there. If you have any tips on when it comes to there's lamb chops as well. Lamb chops is worth a mention. Big into his sports bikes. I'm sure I'm forgetting one or two people, but lamb chop rides, LCR on YouTube again. Great videos. All of these vloggers, nearly all of them, have been over to Toro Adventures in Spain. Also on top of my list of to do. Fantastic location to go to by the looks of things, and you can go on road, you can go off road. You can do it on the big GS's, you can do it on the Huskies, the 501s. I need to pay attention here now. Going over the Neil T. Blaney Bridge. Of course, that's where he's going as well. A couple of tricky corners coming up here, but yeah, Toro Adventures. Looked them up online. And like I said, most of these vloggers have been there. They all have, vlogs of their visits and their riding out there, and definitely on my list to go there as well. And I would love to do some trail riding on a GS. And I think it's one you can recommend. The guy works with us, Mike Dean over in England. He was out there, and he said he could highly recommend it as well. So that's how I spend a lot of my time. When I do get time to watch TV, I spend a lot of time, I find, on YouTube, watching all these vloggers. Because they're just really great adventures, really great to watch. Bit of product placement taking place as well, of course, nowadays. But hey, listen, they spend so much time editing and putting the content out there for us to watch for free that if they can get a little bit of help through clocking up subscribers, it costs nothing to subscribe. Just click the button on their channels, and you can get past this boy here now. Close that visor again. So hope you didn't mind my little monologue there on all the YouTube channels that I like to watch. This is a lovely little bit of a road, but again, you need to be very, very careful. It's narrow, it's windy, twisty. There'll be more tractors out on the road today. There's bank holidays or not, or whatever it is. Farmers don't get holidays. Farmers are out every day. But it is a really nice stretch of road here. As you can see, the scenery is fantastic. Great light today as well. And I'm still at that stage with my attempts at vlogging. And I know there's big smiles popping up on some faces now. If I get Tom from a Brit on the bike to watch this again, if he will sit through it again for me. But yeah, this is an attempt at vlogging, guys. And like I said, it will be warts and all, because I don't have any editing software set up, or I don't really have the time to do all that. But I will definitely look into it, maybe over the winter time. Whenever work gets a little bit quieter. So, and although the lady, my Senna Prism Tube Wi-Fi, said that she was recording, I sincerely hope that she is. On that little camera, it's a great little camera. My first attempt at vlogging worked out alright, but switching it on and off, there's like this big sliding button at the front, and they say, it's very easy to slide it on and off, but it's fairly stiff. It doesn't slide that easy, and you're nearly concerned that when you try to do it with one hand, that you move the camera in the bracket that holds it onto the helmet, and you maybe set your viewing, put off your viewing angles, or But she said I was recording. Oh, yes. I actually used to run here as well, believe it or not. And cycle here as part of an adventure race. This is nearly sort of all uphill. And then at the end of this road, we're getting onto a bridge. I'll just go over the Blaney Bridge. I should know what it's called, but the views will improve again. But yeah, so I could have been sitting talking into my my little camera here, and I might not record it at all, but like I said, I'll just go by the lady who whispered in my ear that she was recording. And hopefully it turns out alright. The sun's low today. It was we are on the 29th of October. And before anybody gives out about me not being at work, yesterday was a bank holiday in Ireland, and I took a very rare day off today. So nice long weekend. Oh, nice little roller coaster this road. Don't know what actually road number this is because I haven't got the sat nav back on the bike yet. I took off the little Zumo 550 that came with the bike, and I have a BMW Navigator 5 to go on. So I don't know how this is going to be. Interesting to see how this little stretch has been recorded with the sun being that low. If you can see anything. You see, you need to pay attention. Oh, there's the big twin. Thump, 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 thump. Yep, good stuff. I did that in 5th gear. Oi, 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 oi. Come on, pay attention now, Paddy. Be focused on the talking, eh? Don't the gears again.